Hey guys, Mustached Tom here, and welcome back to some more of Dokapon Kingdom. Pre-recorded, of course. Up until part 7, that is, where unfortunately my volume was outblasted by the video game's music. So I'm going to be recapping everything that has happened to the best of my abilities, keeping the bits that I remember. So last time on Dokapon, our journey had begun. Towns are taken. Evie has taken the two up there, as you can see. But Aaron has claimed the castles I described earlier in part 1. But everything is fine. So I go to the item shop. Now this is your god moment, where you just stack up. And I figure 2 spinners are a lot cheaper. I don't need steel brew, obviously. But having stunky items is always a good thing. So she was paralyzed. I had beaten her last time. That's what happened with her, Evie, that being. And these counters be coming up. We'll soon start to see the extent of why that's a problem, eventually. And I am still poisoned, I believe, is my status, which is why I'm all huffed out. Hero still has the most towns. And he just claimed another. So the beginning area is starting to run out of towns to claim. But again, that is fine. No issue there. I get a 1. Now, I could have rolled any of the rolls that I just picked up, but I had immediately forgot when I was playing that I just went to the shop, so that's why that happened, if you're curious. But that's still fine. Still paralyzed, so she's stuck there for a bit. So he is taken out by a steel. That is conceivably possible, yes. And so, the race to bring down our hero begins. And I get stolen from. So I lose my 6 crystal, because I did not go far away enough from my thief here. And there goes the town that I had captured previously. So now I'm back down to 1 town. Again. Wait, I think that was someone else's town, actually. That was his town, if I remember, actually. So, obviously, I remember my 2 spinner, but I don't get a great roll. And I go to somewhere I shouldn't be messing with. This was a mistake. Immediate failure. So this is a pretty bad move, all things considered. I should have moved elsewhere in the first zone. But I didn't lose anything too bad there. These two are now fighting for the third time. And there you go. She claims victory again. Illiterate. He can't read. Our hero can't read. So we're down for a turn. Not the worst outcome, but still pretty punishable. So you can lose up to 3 turns, which you will see by me later on in these sets of recordings of 7. And hopefully everything will be fixed via I will change the game's volume to be, sensible to my volume. I boosted myself up significantly. Boat arc for Aaron Yeager. So Hero has become illiterate. Or maybe he always has been. Who knows? Poison, poison, poison. Mias! He goes for the steal. And again, that can kill. And it does, as you can see there. So I come back pretty quick. Again, all things considered. So now we're rolling big. And I'm thinking, well, Danube's too much for me right now. That town's freed up. Might as well, right? So I go for it. Within my ballpark now. I don't get initiative. But that's fine. He wastes his turn. Wrong read, and he's out. So I claim town number 2 officially. Back to 2. No, that town's going to be important later. So I have currently Euro up there as well, as you can see. Eve taking it to that imp. He goes for his first town, maybe, but he's clearly underleveled. But he gets the right call, but he's down all the way to 1 HP. And he can't get the victory. So that comes down to initiative, by the way. If he gets it, he wins. If he doesn't, he has to give up. And he's still first, because he has the castle, all things considered. Strike! So, all the spaces from towns are blocked, as well as castles and shops. So he read that correctly, and he gets the victory. So I'm thinking, I can save these. Get another thing. Why not, right? A magic mirror. This will allow me to block any field magic once for free. Aaron needs initiative here, but he doesn't get it, so he loses again. And we have the introduction of Webber the Trickster. The blackmail has been introduced into the field. So, when you get to a church, that's your new safe spot. So there you go. Of course, keeping up to your magic is also pretty good early on, at least. She didn't even have Scorch, so pretty good upgrade, all things considered. So Aaron's out again. Blackmail can be sent to anyone. He sends it to the person right next to him, which is Evie. That costs money to do. So if you're in debt, you're screwed when you have the blackmail. So that's just something to keep in mind. That imp got wrecked. And so it goes on. So I take a look at my surroundings real quick. I still have my 2 spinners. But I'm thinking to myself, not yet. Bread chest, not worth it. Also. So I go down. Meeting someone at my level at least. But the speed though, miss! His speed is 44 if you're not looking carefully. I had nothing to steal, so that's a halt on turns. And as I said, the magic mirror protects me for a turn in terms of spells, excuse me. So there you go on that. Now that was an interesting give up. I didn't understand this, to be honest. I'm pretty sure she had health. And so, it continues. Again, these things will sleepy quite a bit. So it's just better to do that, the spell reflect thing. Whichever one you have on you at that time. So unfortunately we're back here. We had wasted a turn, essentially, due to that speed. And he gets to go first, on top of that. And he tries to steal from me again. Miss! And I'm thinking, oh yeah, he doesn't have any magic defense. But I can't kill quite yet with my magic, unfortunately, as you see there. Which isn't great, because that's another turn wasted. So I could have done that the first time. Saved me a turn at least. He returns, he gets healed. It's the castle, that being. And hero's up to bat. He will beg her money, and sometimes you will get the Goddess of Generosity. Now he gets a magic mirror, so he has that now. In his wonderful mirage of fangs. And he gets to go first again. And he robs a third time. He has not learned his lesson. So I steal from him. I steal from the thief that couldn't steal. To death. Big level ups. I'm thinking, that guy was fast. I need to clearly up my speed. Restrict is a pretty good thing. You can seal a command. The blackmail goes to Aaron. Remember, he has the castle currently. That's why it's going to him. And she continues to own. Quickly taking on the visage of one Kathy. But he's not done. He sends it to me, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna die. It's been passed around 3 times. I'm probably dead on my turn immediately. But we have to wait and see. So this is a good idea. Whenever you get your early opponents, they don't have any magical defense, easy magic win. This is why being a mage early on is a pretty good build, all things considered. Big victory. So I try to send it away. I'm thinking, well, he sent it to me, why not? Probably a bad idea. Wasted my money, and yeah. But hey, not having it on me is a load off my shoulder, but I can't use my items now. Not really worth much there. She's up to bed. She's one-shotting them pigs. Aaron Yeager sends the blackmail back to me. So now I'm back in the seat, obviously. Michael Path. Not enough. For that little Mycopath. He didn't have what it took. Thieves obviously get the steal ability, which, meh, all things considered. And the blackmail goes activated. And I die on the field. Of course I do. This is very typical of Dokapon Kingdom. Things don't go your way pretty early on here. So I'm out of commission. So this isn't great for me. This isn't ideal for anyone playing Dokapon, but it's still fairly early on. And I know what's going to happen because of, well, the recording stuff, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm trying to keep it to what's in the vicinity here. So we're still doing pretty good. We have 2 towns, we're second. Things are okay. Again, arguably even fine. And the strike ends. This makes anyone who gets it becomes too afraid to fight. And remember, he's still in first, Aaron is, because he still has that castle. It's worth the most in this vicinity. So 3 turns. And originally, you know, you're thinking, that's a lot of turns. That's bad. No biggie. 3 turns later on, that's when things get rough. But right now, it's fine. We can watch what these NPCs do. We're sitting pretty comfy. Big counters, but not big enough. Meteor. So magicians, when they have various magics, they can cast up to 2 of them at the same time. That's their ability, by the way. So we're still out of commission. So obviously we still have 1 town down here left to operate with. In terms of taking, that is. So he has his big castle worth, and he takes the money. Not a lot, by the way. Only 1,000 gold. Miss! And we have a missed battle. And now we're down to 1 turn. So again, not too much has happened. She's setting herself up to take that town, obviously. Has the spell to just make things super easy. Because spells don't miss. They can be countered with, well, spell counters, and that's it. So Aaron, not healed yet, is up against the lizard man. And he gets stricken. And that's it for Aaron. The Reaper claims his soul as well. And he loses quite a few things, but none of those are important. Luckily for him, it's still early on in the game. Illiterate still here, not hero. He can't read, okay? And I'm back. So I'm thinking, I gotta move. I forget, I don't have a lot of money, but hey. As you can see, prices go up. But that's okay, we can always just rob. That's the Dokapon way. Rock to rock. And rock to scissors. I take the victory, surprisingly. And I get a pretty good shield out of that. So my defense, at least, is going up. She gets to town, obviously. I mean, this is new Kathy. This is Evie, baby. So, easy victory. Everything is in the double digits for her. He's now gone for 3 turns. That's a useless block, by the way. So I don't get a great roll. And I get bombarded by this again. And no initiative. Now Gust is pretty dangerous. Can be. It's not gonna kill, but it can still be dangerous. Sing can also be dangerous. So I clearly am gonna do that. My SP go up. I'm thinking, okay, I'll play a little bit soft, but as you can see, my damage output is not great for an attack right now. My weapon isn't up to snuff. My shield got up to snuff. He's out for 2 more turns. The hero's coming back. So we're in a pretty bad situation. Don't get initiative again. Sing causes you to be confused, which is also not a great time. So I'm like, fuck this. I'm out of here. I did not get the confused status, as you saw. It would tell me if I did. She goes after another city, which is what I should have been doing early on. But she takes it. One-shots, of course. And he's down for one turn, and it's back to hero immediately. He's getting that refresher. So I'm starting to realize I'm not built for this yet, but I don't get a great roll. Again. Get another magic mirror. So we have magic defense. And she goes for another city. She is now on a rampage of city taking. Evie takes it easy. One shot again. But Aaron Yeager is back in business. Moving doucement, very slow. We're now third. We're sinking here, but that's okay. Oh, and Hero's got his name back. I'm on top of Gormand and all of Dokapon. However, I haven't even been able to get out much because of all these pesky monsters. So I want you, adventurers, to go get me a shark fin soup, which is the local item from Shishan. This is just a personal request. You don't have to do it if you really don't want to. But if you choose to accept this challenge, I'll be very happy. Local items can be created from a town reaches level 3. Use your money to speed their development. The first person that brings me the shark fin soup will be rewarded generously. So now we get our introduction to side quest. The hero is angry, but he's got his name back at least. He learned to read. Pretty good roll. So I'm trying to obviously wiggle my way backward here, because I'm realizing just... But again, we have a speed problem. So I immediately recognize what game I'm playing here. And now I can see what he's, gonna potentially do. I had nothing to steal. Least thieving thieves. So I had a mirror, if you forgot. And the monster also dodged due to its speed. Danube! A powerful town. Indeed. And that's her next one on the list. But she doesn't get it in one. She's gonna have to get it in two. She's gonna have to take the initiative. And a thief's got a thief. He gets the magic mirror. Fighting something at his rate, at his level, at his pace. He gets it. So heroes in last. This will not last forever. But what's this? A UFO. Yoink. See you. So he gets initiative, which is bad. And he strikes, which is worse. 'Cause I die again. So there goes another 3 turns, if you're wondering. The animation will give you a hint, and I lose control of a town on top of that. That's on the top right, the snowy area that I just lost control of. But, again, early Dokapon. These mistakes early on are fine, believe it or not. The 3 turns, little rough, but still fine. That's the thing you gotta learn about Dokapon. So obviously, with Ural free, the person who's closest to it right now, that being Aaron Yeager, is gonna probably try to take it, if I remember this correctly. It might be someone else, but he's the closest, so probably. Mias! The UFO has come back. I forgot the results of this already. I'm pretty sure they were positive. Nope, they were negative. They did it. They did him dirty. The hero got abused up there in space. So there's another 3 turns, which is rough, again, but it's still early on. It's fine. So we get some, he's trying to land on that town, which is why he's moving so weird. Because it's freed up. It's free real estate. The hero also senses free money, or free town, free real estate. Why not? Go that way. So this is actually a pretty decent thing that happened to me. Despite it being a lost town, it's to the right, and our journey's to the left, currently, at least. But unfortunately, I'm out of the equation still, so you know. And Evie gets the, you know, the new Kathy the second, Evie. So he got the town. No biggie. But that means I'm also down to 1 town again. Easy victory. And I'm still out for a turn. So I have to watch all this nonsense go on. She's baiting for the big monster again, if you can see that right now. Strike! And she gets it. Not burned. And we have a little imp who's trying to cause some trouble, but it's not enough. The hero takes it. So now I realize I'm clearly slightly out of my depth here. I'm looking over everything. I'm trying to recognize what our other objective is. So as you can see, I have a lot of stuff unlocked. I've played through this game before. I was trying to look at the objective here. So that's the one town I own, is the side objective. As you can see there. So that's good. Now you're thinking, I've lost twice already. Why would I possibly do this? Right? So I'm checking now, because, you know, you gotta recognize what you're dealing with sometimes. But the thing about this game is that fortune favors the courageous from time to time, but he gets initiative. And that's no good. And my strike doesn't even kill him on top of that, by the way. So she weakened the monster, if you did not see that. Not me, the monster. She goes to another town. She did not roll on me. She also did not one-shot, but she's on the rampage for another town. One. This used to be a problem. Still giving him problems. Stonking up. Having a sale. He does not have enough money and nothing to buy. So I have 1 HP. No initiative. I do. I get it. Unfortunately, I get called out again. So I just want another 2 turns, because that's the 2 angels there. So that will tell you, the animation will tell you how many turns you've lost. Now I just lost money. No big deal. The 2 turns is slightly more annoying, but early on, again, no biggie. Claiming the victory. She's got another town under her belt. Aaron Yeager. Starting that rumbling any day now. Hey, I'm Jackson here. Pretty bad week, all things considered. And I'm last. This is not a problem yet. And you can always sink lower than where I am right now. But we're fine, believe it or not. It's still early on in the game. We've had some rough patches. I realized at this point, well, I'm probably... that town's lost, right? I weakened it. I read the wrong thing. Or I tried to be all desperate about it. And she almost gets it right there. Immediately. Because she's on the prowl for towns. Miss! Bonk on the head. So he stays here for a bit. So you'll see that this becomes a pattern for little Aaron here. He, again, tends to fall behind a lot. Despite, having a castle and everything. He's sitting pretty comfy. So that's the thing with these individuals and the Dwarven ones, is that they will counter and strike a lot more often. So now I'm back. Not as bad again. Don't have a lot to me. And I'm like, well, I didn't get the roll again, so that's fine. So obviously, that's not great. And I'm still getting wrecked. I'm getting called out left and right. Oh, I forgot those guys strike, again, slightly more often. The pigs and dwarfs do. No biggie for her. She's clean. She's sitting pretty. He's no longer first, by the way. He might have that castle, but she's taking the towns. So he moves in to phase 2, getting Roche, rock to rock, and wins immediately. No good. So now I'm in this situation again. Now I can read him. That was a bad idea. I should have just attacked. As you can see, everything there will kill me. So you're probably wondering, why didn't I just give up? Again, early mistakes. But all will come into fruition eventually. And she gets it. She gets the one. So this town is now hers. She's now claimed pretty much every town here. Miss! But it's not going to be that easy. She gives up. Because of that one miss. Drops the squall. And I'm thinking, oh, that's pretty interesting. But I'm out of, I'm out of commission, personally. Now he's drawing near. The hero comes into play. Can't quite get there. So it's another one turn for me. Another one turn for her. So that's 4 total turns that I have been out of commission. And again, not the biggest problem in the world of Dokapon. So he gets initiative, which is great. See, they counter and strike a lot more often. Something I should have remembered from my earlier times playing this game. And I'm back immediately. Now I could have went back and claimed that town. I didn't see that arrow. I was thinking to myself, I have a better strategy. On top of that, by the way. See, I could have landed there, but I did not. She does not decide to fight him, the hero, a third time, or fourth, or whatever. How many times they've already fought now? I'm thinking, oh, the thief is moving up to stop me currently. Or to run by me, because he'll steal the potion I have, or whatever. So he gets initiative, which is always, among your options, it's pretty sweet to always get initiative. Strike! But a miss. That's really good for him. So I start to work my way back down. Again, very deliberate moves here are starting to be made. Despite him having that, weakness already. That's all fine. Again, earlier towns, no problem. So obviously we have our buffing up of the NPCs once again. So she's up to date with the newest gear. I mean, she can just wipe out everything here. That's fine by me at this point in juncture. He got called out. So that's a waste of a turn right there, if you ask me. Getting red like that, with an imp of all things. A level 2 imp, I think that is, on top of that. Easy victory. So I get a 5. So I go to the magic store, it's available. And it's a sale on top of this. So now I finally get to update my magic. Again, playing a lot more deliberately now. Unable to get refresh. But that's fine. I got Scorch, which is already better than the thing I have. And I don't need a potion right now, so I'm like, whatever. It's not worth having in my inventory. So that's a really good item. And I know what you're thinking. I'm right next to the thief. Well, I don't have any items on me right now. I just used my potion. Or, sold it, so. That's totally fine. So I'm in a pretty great lead. And then when I mean lead, I mean at the bottom. Which is fine. That's exactly where I want to be at this point in juncture of the video game. Aiming too high too early is a little bit... So, Aaron's here. So I'm thinking, yeah, why not? Give him a little poke. He'll give me a little poke. There we go. She's gonna claim the big town at this point, right? Yep, she gets initiative. And there you go. She's now claimed 3 big towns. And a new big monster is born. Fungalore! So he goes first. No biggie. But I don't get any experience. But, I'll take what I can get in terms of money right now. So, when it comes to this guy, Risque the Bandit, the NPCs won't typically go for that. Typically. So I realize, I got an upgrade, Didn't buy the best weapon there. So now we're caught up. Down there, anyway. And she's still on her rampage. Which is fine. And as predictably as it is, you get your NPC upgrading your weapons. So So I don't have anything on me. Looking pretty good. And I get exactly what I wanted. I get to visit my town. So I invest. You always want to sleep when you can. So with a 4, goes for the big town again. Fungalore! Kill... Nope. I forgot. Blah, 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 blah. Her stats go down. That's not too much for her to... You know, it's... don't bat an eye at that. Again, has ownership of his castle and gets to sleep there for free. The hero's right there, on his tail, on her tail by the... Bonk. So now we can scoop it back up, but it's item time though. I mean, you always want to make sure you're stonked up. But you can be. Fungalore! Big levels. Another town big. She got it. 5 spinner? No problem. Let me read it to you. Dear Princess of Dokapon, I'm the Prince of the Underworld, Rico Jr. I've got your piggy bank. If you want it back, you're going to have to beat me in battle. I'll be waiting for you in the field. Adventures, you know, do all the stuff with the piggy bank. And there he is. On the field.
Come back anytime.
And he immediately gets there.
I'm the Prince of the Underworld, Rico Jr.
So you're the adventurers. Sure you are. Tell you what, if you could beat a copy of yourself, I'll give you your piggy bank.
See what you're made of.
So, hero fights hero. Big clonk. Not a smart clone, by the way. A dumb move. We spinning. And we move up. As you can see, I still can't kill yet. He was a mage, so I was thinking, well, obviously, I'm gonna do some magic. Well, nope. And I got stanked up for And everyone else got stanked up from her spell that bumped off him. This is Guts. He will, with a hefty price, build you a weapon or a shield. She gets a good shield. Good early game shield. Alright, Clonus Phase 2. And you can just do that. Here's the piggy bank. Later, losers. So now he did magic. He flubbed me up. Nice and good. But it wasn't enough. Evie going up and away. Soaring to the sky she is. He copped my 2 crystal there. Strike! And he gets punished immediately. And that's the 3. And he loses control of an entire talent for that punishment. So the NPCs that are free, gotta go for it. I see a town. Now, I've been punished plenty of time, and I'm not even at full health. So now I'm thinking, we strike. Damn right we do. Damn right we do. We get a town. Of course, she's getting her easy victories, and he's down for 2 turns. She has a very clear lead at this point, as you can see by the charts. Hey! He gets gassed up. Moves it daintily too. Gets the victory. Alright, that's where that one ends. So if you ended up enjoying it, then please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Also make sure to check out those links in the description. Want to head over to my petition app about small YouTubers, and to my PayPal. We can help support me and my channel directly, and there to my Discord server. Join Collab Shield, all that close stuff for free. And until next time, everyone, bye-bye.